Major components of the nervous system. The nervous system can be segmented into the following key areas. 1. Central nervous system, CNS. Brain, spinal cord. 2. Peripheral nervous system, PNS. Somatic nervous system. Autonomic nervous system. Central nervous system, CNS. The central nervous system plays a crucial role within the broader nervous system. It arranges all neural activities. In vertebrate animals, the CNS is equipped with reflex arcs, facilitating swift and automatic reactions to external stimuli. The CNS encompasses both the brain and the spinal cord. Brain. In comparison to the body size, the human brain is the largest and advanced among all species. On average, the human brain weighs around 1400 grams. The brain is located in the skull and is protected by a bony box called cranium. It is covered by 3 layers known as meninges. These meninges, extending continuously to the spinal cord, are made up of 3 distinct layers: the external dura mater, the intermediary arachnoid, and the innermost pia mater. A space between the inner 2 layers is filled with cerebrospinal fluid. This fluid acts as a cushion, shielding the brain from sudden movements and impacts. Additionally, it delivers essential nutrients and respiratory gases to the brain's neurons and helps in waste removal. This fluid originates from cells located in the anterior and posterior choroid plexuses situated in the brain's ceiling. It is divided into 3 parts. First, forebrain. This includes the cerebrum, diencephalon, and olfactory lobes. 2. Midbrain. It comprises the optic lobes and cerebral peduncles. 3. Hindbrain. It contains the cerebellum, pons, and medulla oblongata. Intriguingly, while the brain constitutes more than 2% of the body's overall weight, it consumes about 20% of the body's energy. First, forebrain. It is the largest main thinking part of the forebrain, comprises the cerebrum, diencephalon, and olfactory lobes. 1. Cerebrum. It is the largest part of the brain. The cerebrum is split into left and right sections known as cerebral hemispheres. These are interconnected by a band of nerve fibers named the corpus callosum. The cerebrum's exterior, termed the cortex, and contains cell bodies of the neuron is characterized by its gray color, hence called the gray matter. This area is crinkled with numerous folds, enhancing its surface and thereby its volume of gray matter. Greater folding is often linked to higher intelligence. Inside the cerebrum, the white matter consists mainly of neuronal axons. The cerebrum governs consciousness, cognition, memory, analysis, perception, and interpretation of stimuli. It houses varied centers related to our senses, such as sight, hearing, and taste, along with regions responsible for movement and speech. Silent zones in the cerebrum are linked to intellect, emotions, creativity, and more. Notably, the left hemisphere manages language, analytical skills, and is often linked to right-handedness, while the right is associated with creativity, artistic skills, and often correlates with left-handedness. The cerebrum archives our experiences, which may reappear in dreams or during hypnotization. 2. Diencephalon. Nestled beneath the cerebrum, the diencephalon is distinguished into the thalamus and hypothalamus. The thalamus plays a pivotal role in transmitting sensory information, bearing smell, and also modulates muscle activity. Meanwhile, the hypothalamus oversees various involuntary bodily functions like body temperature regulation and blood pressure. The diencephalon has a cavity named the third ventricle, and its upper section has a choroid plexus critical for generating cerebrospinal fluid. The roof of diencephalon carry the optic chiasma and pituitary gland. 3. Olfactory lobe. It is a pair of lobe at the anterior end of the cerebrum. They contain the endings of the olfactory nerves and are concerned with the sense of smell. The axons of olfactory receptor cells extend directly into the highly organized olfactory bulb, where information about odors is processed. 2. Midbrain, serving as a bridge between the forebrain and hindbrain, the controls oversees muscle tone adjustments, modifies certain motor functions, and holds reflex centers for vision and hearing. It encompasses the optic lobes and cerebral peduncles. 1. Optic lobes. These are located on the upper surface of midbrain. These lobes are integral to our visual processing. 2. Cerebral peduncles. These paired formations on the midbrain's lower surface are essential pathways. They transmit motor signals from the cerebral cortex to other parts of the brain and spinal cord and convey sensory information in the reverse direction. 3. Hindbrain. This part of the brain encompasses the cerebellum, pons, and medulla oblongata. 1. Cerebellum. It is the much smaller area of the brain. It is positioned beneath the cerebrum and above the medulla. The cerebellum is intricate, with a central section known as the vermis and two lateral segments or hemispheres. Unlike the cerebrum, these hemispheres have multiple grooves but lack folded structures. The pons varolii serves as a neural bridge connecting the cerebellum's lobes. 2. Pons. This structure facilitates communication between the two sides of the cerebellum. Along with the medulla, the pons plays a crucial role in regulating breathing. 3. Medulla oblongata. This is the lowest portion of the brain located at the base of skull. This conical structure extends downwards to merge with the spinal cord. On outer side it has white matter while grey matter in inner side. A choroid plexus on its upper surface produces cerebrospinal fluid. The medulla's posterior region controls the activities of internal organs and it has reflex centers such as those for heart rate, breathing, and blood vessel constriction. Additional reflex centers here manage functions like swallowing, coughing, sneezing, and vomiting. Table 11.1 Functions of various parts of the brain. Part of the brain, functions. Cerebrum. First, central hub for mental abilities such as thinking, memory, reasoning, perception, emotions, and speech. 2. Processes and response to sensations like cold, heat, pain, and pressure. Diencephalon. First, acts as a relay center for sensory impulses including pain, temperature, and light. 2. Functions as a reflex center for muscle activities. 2. Governs emotions like anger. 4. Regulates water balance, blood pressure, body temperature, sleep, and hunger. The hypothalamus manages the pituitary gland, known as the master gland. Midbrain. First, routes motor impulses from the cerebral cortex to the pons and spinal cord, and conveys sensory impulses from the spinal cord to the thalamus. Cerebellum. First, ensures maintenance of posture, balance, and muscle tone. 2. Coordinates voluntary movements set in motion by the cerebrum. Pons. Facilitates communication between both sides of the cerebellum and, in tandem with the medulla, oversees breathing. Medulla oblongata. First, houses centers for cardiac, respiratory, and vasomotor functions. 2. Oversees reflex actions such as swallowing, coughing, sneezing, and vomiting. A spinal cord, an overview. The spinal cord, a cylindrical structure, runs from the medulla oblongata down to the lumbar region within the neural canal of the vertebral column. Its composition differs from the brain in that its outer layer is made up of white matter, while the inner layer consists of grey matter. This grey matter contains the cell bodies of motor and connecting neurons. The white matter comprises axons that move longitudinally, some connecting to the brain and others crossing from one side of the spinal cord to the other. An H shape is formed by the grey matter. Centrally, a slender central canal runs along the entire length of the spinal cord, filled with cerebrospinal fluid, CSF. This fluid serves multiple purposes, providing a protective cushion for the brain and spinal cord, delivering essential nutrients to nerve cells, and helping eliminate waste produced from cerebral metabolism. Externally, the spinal cord is ensheathed in 3 meninges, listed from the outer side to the inner side are dura mater, arachnoid membrane, and pia mater. Peripheral nervous system, PNS. The peripheral nervous system, PNS, encompasses all nerves outside the central nervous system, CNS. Its main function is to link the CNS to the body's organs, extremities, and skin, ensuring that signals are conveyed from the CNS's outermost reaches. This system can be categorized into the somatic nervous system, SNS, and the autonomic nervous system, ANS. 1. Somatic nervous system, SNS. This system manages nerve impulses moving to and from the CNS. It consists of 2 sets of nerves. First, cranial nerves originate from the brain. Humans possess 12 pairs of cranial nerve which can be sensory, example, olfactory, nose, optic, eyes, auditory, ears. Motor, example, oculomotor, trochlea. Mixed, example, trigeminal, facial. 2. Spinal nerves emerge from the spinal cord and have 2 roots, dorsal and ventral. Each dorsal root features a dorsal ganglion. All spinal nerves are mixed, possessing both sensory and motor capabilities. Human spinal nerves are divided into cervical, neck 8 pairs, thoracic, chest abdomen 12 pairs, lumbar 5 pairs, sacral 5 pairs, coccygeal 1 pair. 2. Autonomic nervous system, ANS. This system regulates involuntary actions of smooth muscles and certain glands, irrespective of the body's awake or sleep state. Structure. The autonomic nervous system comprises of paired chains of nerves and ganglia situated on either side of the spinal cord. Many of these ganglia are either close to or embedded within the organs they influence. Autonomic nervous system is divided into 2 systems. Sympathetic nervous system, parasympathetic nervous system. These 2 divisions typically operate in opposition. For instance, if the sympathetic system contracts a muscle, the parasympathetic system typically relaxes it. This equilibrium between the 2 systems ensures the precise regulation of an organism's involuntary actions.